I think the last question is really a simple question that I see a lot of people make mistakes in, and that is there title? Is there title to the property? Is there title insurance? That's even better. Is there title is the first question. Is there title insurance? That's the second question. And really, when we're buying property overseas, I see a black and white divide. There is title, and it's good title, and you can have lawyers check that out. Or there isn't title. It's right of possession property, or it's some other kind of title problem property, and then they're gonna work it out. I mean, you hear that all the time. Oh yeah, we're gonna get this worked out, and right, great. You get it worked out, and when you've got a clear title that you can transfer to me, you call me, right? There's always a story, and there's great title. That's the other thing we hear about this part of the world. Oh, you can't get title to the property. Like in Mexico along the coast, they have what's called fideicomiso. It's a banker's trust, because in Mexico you're not allowed to, you haven't been allowed to. I think that policy is changing now. But in the past, in Mexico, you couldn't own the land. You had to do it inside this banker's trust fideicomiso thing that they set up. And a lot of people have, and it's probably okay in Mexico. But Honduras has a constitutional law. It's in their constitution that says foreigners may not own property within, I think it's 1 kilometer of the coast, or maybe it's 2 kilometers, doesn't matter. Anyway, close to the coastline. Now, there's an exemption for property half a hectare or less, about 1.25 acres. But let's say you bought a little 5-acre farmette on the side of a hill near the ocean. It's beautiful views, you build your nice house. Constitutionally, you are not allowed to own that. And so people put it inside a Honduran corporation. They put a couple Honduran directors on the board, and generally that's okay. But what if you get sideways with the Honduran directors on your board? Like, constitutionally, you can't own it. And so for me, it's really important to just say, hey, if I can get title legally in the country, number one, great. If there's title insurance, ooh, even better, because title insurance means there's a title company that's going to back you up and guarantee the title to that property. So is there title? Yes. Move on. If there's no title, right of possession, constitutionally prohibited, whatever that might be, or some story about how the title's getting worked out, leave it alone. Let it rest. Stay with stuff that's titled. Even better, stay with stuff that has title insurance on it, and you'll always know and be able to sleep at night with the great peace of mind that you have a piece of property that's really yours.